So your favorite DFS showdown captain play is who, Reid?
I think I'm going to go with CeeDee Lamb. I think there's a lot of places that you can go. I think with Cooper being potentially back in, it looks like he's going to be back in. We don't have any official word yet. He's questionable. We know that Kamara is out, and both Linemans and Armstead and Ramczyk are out for the Saints. That's going to be a lot of hurt against this offensive line, especially guys who can put pressure on the Dallas side like Micah Parsons. But I think CeeDee Lamb is good. We saw week 10, 3 red zone targets and 2 touchdowns for CeeDee Lamb. He is that guy, and I like that all of them potentially are healthy, right? Gallup's in, Schultz obviously is in, Cooper if he's in. That roster percentage is going to be flat across all of these pass catchers, and I think Dallas is going to get up early, and the way to do that is they go to a guy like CeeDee Lamb. I think Zeke Elliott is potentially a guy, but I just don't know with that split with Tony Pollard, so give me CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, and he's produced some big performances against some tough defenses this season. Geoff, what about you, man? Who are you going to spend 1.5 times the salary on?
I'm going to go with Tony Pollard in this spot, actually. I mean, I think fading Jerry Jones just as like a manager or whatever he says, generally, I haven't checked the record on it. It's probably been profitable. Look, Zeke is not right. I mean, it's a player who's averaging like under 3 yards per carry over his last 3 starts, excuse me. But, I get it. Like there's news in the media. He's going to get carries, but Pollard is playing on over 40% of the snaps. He's been the more productive player. I think this is a great spot for him too. You're going up against a tough rush defense. He's quite easily the better receiver of the two, and they have been deploying him more in the red zone of late. He's actually outtouched Zeke in the red zone over the last 2 games. I think that you could see, Zeke, if he starts off slow or maybe gets a re-injury here, I think there's a very good chance Pollard may even outtouch him. Dallas cannot afford to lose this game. They can't afford to give Zeke carries just because Jerry Jones said something in the media. So I think that's all overhyped. I think Pollard is a very good play tonight, and I think he's going to have a big night.
And with him being a better receiving back, New Orleans has given up 3rd most receiving yards to running backs in the past month, too, Geoff. Good point by you, Geoff. Hey, you're welcome. Pearce, what about you, man? Who's your captain tonight?
There's only one more Cowboy to consider, so give me Dak Prescott. We're on the same page here. We expect that the Cowboys are going to win this game, cover the spread. I'm assuming everybody's on that page. Maybe not. But the points, fantasy-wise, look like they're coming from the Dallas side. As Geoff mentioned, the Saints have had a good rush defense for several years now. That's not necessarily where you want to attack. You should attack through the air with the Cowboys. Cowboys' offensive line is getting healthier every day. And if you look at all the different metrics for this Saints defense in terms of pass rush, they're below average. And they've lost Marcus Davenport, so they're going to be even that much worse. And then you look at things like yards, air yards, depth of target. They're more than below average in those categories. This is definitely a pass defense you can attack. Cowboys are getting slightly more healthy. We'll see with Cooper. I definitely think that Dak's going to be set up for a really big game. If not him, then CeeDee Lamb would be my alternative.